I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. It could be weeks before the village election results are finalized in Bloomingburg, where the majority of the votes cast have been challenged. In a race that focused on the issue of a large Hasidic residential development, challenger Frank Girardi led incumbent Mayor Mark Berenson by a more than 3-to-1 margin. But 126 of the paper ballot votes were challenged from the roughly 234 votes that were cast. Housing developer Shalom Lamb's voter registration was among those challenged. His opponents say many of the people registered to vote illegally listed buildings Lamb owns as their residences, allegations that have triggered an FBI probe. Lamb spoke outside Village Hall after he'd cast his vote.
Today, my faith in America is shaken. I've lived in this village for over 2 years, and yet I was not permitted to vote like every other American. And I'm sad and I'm disheartened. No matter what the outcome is today, I hope, I pray, and I will work for the fact that we should all come together as a community and heal in order to make Bloomingburg a better place for all of us to live. There's a tremendous desire by most people to get along, to become friends. The level of incredible intimidation, hatred, by a very, very, very small number of people, most of whom don't live in Bloomingburg, is the most disheartening thing. I think if Bloomingburg were left to the Bloomingburgarians, I think we'd really be all very, very much better off. And hopefully that's what's going to happen.
Sullivan County elections officials were meeting today to decide on a specific course of action and a timetable. They say all the challenged votes have been locked away and will remain sealed until all the legal appeals are heard and ruled on in court. No such drama in Monticello last night, where village trustee candidates aligned with controversial Mayor Gordon Jenkins were soundly defeated. Both incumbent trustee Rochelle Massey and Oswald Allen lost in a landslide vote to the two candidates on the Monticello United slate, former Monticello Police Chief Doug Solomon and acting Sullivan County Planning Commissioner Jill Ware. Their victory in Tuesday's village election gives Jenkins' foes full control of the village board. Solomon called his and Ware's resounding victories a huge statement regarding the current administration and the way things have been run in Monticello. Orange County Executive Steve Neuhaus says it boils down to this: either transfer the county's Valley View nursing home to a local development corporation that'll work to sell it, or prepare for deep and painful budget cuts and layoffs. Neuhaus spelled out the options in detail during his first State of the County address delivered last evening. He says due in part to a lack of financial reserves, the county faces a $60 million shortfall, leaving the legislature with the choice of privatizing Valley View or laying off hundreds of county employees.
That is the last thing I want to do, is tell our hardworking men and women that plow our roads or protect us from crime or deliver food to seniors that they can go on the unemployment line. Put simply, there are over 200 positions right now in county government that are funded but not filled. If we will help close the budget gap by $10 million by eliminating those vacant positions. That is a step I can take and I will take right off the bat. That's not even an option.
Later today, the Orange County Legislature was to vote to schedule a public hearing on the nursing home privatization proposal. In the meantime, the legislature's Democratic leader Jeff Berkman has voiced the belief that the county executive's deficit numbers are exaggerated. This is a tough week for the family and friends of Megan McDonald. It was 11 years ago last Saturday when the body of the Town of Wallkill 20-year-old was found off Bowser Road in town. She'd been beaten to death. Her killer remains at large, and state police continue their search for leads. Megan's family's maintained a $50,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest and conviction. Investigators are hoping for the phone call from the person or persons who know what happened and can help break the case. State police number is 845-344-5300. Reporter Heather Yankin has more on the Megan McDonald mystery here at Record Online and in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. He was arrested back in January for a burglary in the town of Mount Hope. Now 25-year-old Edward Hainelt of Bloomingburg faces additional felony burglary and grand larceny charges for break-ins and thefts in the town of Mamakating. Police say Hainelt made statements implicating him in the other burglaries. Some of the stolen property has been recovered. Following his arraignment, Hainelt was returned to Orange County Jail, where he awaits court action on the Orange County charges. A home electronic security system alerted police to an illegal intruder at a residence in the town of Woodstock. Arriving police officers found that someone had gotten into the house after breaking a rear window with a large rock. Inside, state police say they found David Weissner hiding in the attic. The 44-year-old New Paltz man was sent to Ulster County Jail following his arraignment on charges of felony burglary and criminal mischief. And we made it. Tomorrow is the first official day of spring, and that means trout fishing season is just around the corner. April 1st is the opening day, and state residents can buy and print a fishing license from their computers by visiting http://licensecenter.ny.gov. The annual fishing license fee is $25 for state residents. That's $4 less than last year. Fishing licenses are required for those age 16 and older to fish in the state's freshwater lakes and rivers. Some rain overnight will give way to better weather for the remainder of the week. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds tomorrow, the first official day of spring, with the highs Thursday up around 50 degrees. Not quite as mild on Friday, with temperatures topping out in the mid to upper 40s under a partly sunny sky. We'll get the news and information to help start your day in tomorrow's Times Herald Record. And breaking news is just a click away, all day, right here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.